One of the new features that we have released is the ability for project and automation sharing. And so that's kind of what we're going to go over today and show how you can do that successfully, why it was updated, and why it's going to help you actually generate new customers as well. So I can jump in here. First and foremost, everybody knows we have the saved automations and saved projects section. And what we ended up building is now you have an area for your templates. Okay, so when you go in to options on either a project or a saved automation, you can now click to share it as a template. And this is kind of a cool new feature where we wanted to essentially create a unique landing page for every single item, right? So we're also going to show the shared folders as well. So I'll still show you guys that in case some of you don't know about the shared folders, which essentially allows you to load all of the templates into one single folder so that you can share all assets at once. I thought that would still be good just to be able to show that. But this is amazing just for individual templates or individual automations, right? And to me, as an affiliate, one of the things that I think is important is being able to promote new designs, new automations that you create, right? If you're in real estate, maybe you create this amazing seller geofarm automation and you want people to be able to have access to that if they sign up using your link, right? And so this streamlines that and it gives you marketing content to be able to help promote. So let's go like this. Let's start with saved automations. So we jump into here. I added this yesterday. I installed the classic long-term nurture 4x6 version. In case you guys don't know, we have an amazing long-term nurture sequence. You just click on install an automation right here. And these are kind of some of the core templates that we loaded into here. This will also be updated with some new stuff here as well. That's one of the things on our list. But essentially, you've got different sized items here, right? We've got the 5.5 by 8.5, the 4x6, and greeting card versions. Okay, so no matter what plan someone is on, whether it's the pro plan or the executive, they have a great option for this. You know what I mean? Like maybe it's too much for them to use all their greeting cards on a long-term nurture sequence, but you know what? They'll do the 4x6s. So anyways, just remember that's there. I saved that and installed that automation. And so now we have it right here. And I can now click share this as a template. And you can see it loads up this page where we can now select settings for what we want to do with this. So you can see that this automation has 12 different shipments. It shows the different shipments throughout the months. And then I've got these options here. So I can describe this is a long-term nurture sequence for Turner. Okay. And then it asks me who can install this template. Do I want it to be anyone? Doesn't matter. Or do I want it to be a specific email domain? For example, I only want it to be shared with anybody that's on the Mailbox Power team. So I want to make sure that the domain is mailboxpower.com. Okay. Or I'm just sharing this with one person. So I'm going to type in their personal email right here. Okay, so there's the individual email. And then there's my organization only. And that's not necessarily, I don't think you guys will use that as much. But those are the main options there for sharing. And then we've got the derivative templates. So do we want to actually allow resharing of those? So after you share it with someone, do you want them to be able to give it out? Sometimes that's okay, right? Because you're like, no, I just want to share something nice for people. But also, if you're an affiliate and you spend a bunch of time building these assets, maybe you don't. Maybe you want to make sure people have to come to you, come to the source, right? They want you want them to use your affiliate link. So that's a great feature that was added with this. Now, I can come into here. Let's go any logged in user just for this instance. And then we're going to allow resharing and we're going to publish this template. What's pretty cool is that this is also pretty instant now. Whereas previously, um, it took 5-10 minutes sometimes to be able to get this to load everything and then send out an email over, and took a bit to load the assets into your account and stuff like that. This is now just instant. It's there, it's ready to go. Pretty cool. And so now I have this share link, and so I can share this with anyone. I'll put this into Zoom chat, into the chat, so that you guys can click that if you want to, just to see what the landing page looks like. Obviously, you can just install this template anytime you want, so you don't necessarily need it. But go ahead and click that, and that'll pull up in the landing page. But for anybody else watching, I can also just show that right here. So let me open up an incognito window, and voila. So now this is what it looks like on the other end. Okay. Um, so I get this link from you, or it's in a YouTube video, and in the comments, you've got all your special affiliate links or asset links to automations or projects. And this is what they see, right? It's an event automation. It's got 12 different shipments in it. There's my description that I put in there, and then it shows the actual individual assets. And so now you can see it's shared by me. This is a long-term nurture sequence for Turner, shows the automation type, the amount of shipments, and then actually shows
Wow.
the shipments that are included in it. So it's really nice layout, especially for promotion, right? Then at the bottom here, shared by William Grader, shows the company name. And then here's the cool part, okay? So you can either log in to install this, or if you don't have an account, create one free. Okay. And so this is going to go to your affiliate link. If you're sharing assets, it can tie to your actual affiliate link. So now you can promote your own personal automations, and you'll be able to actually generate leads as well from those, or people can just log in if they already have an account. So the next thing, in my opinion, would be right here, add to favorites. And so this is where you can go in. Let's actually do this. Let's start from scratch here. So if we go into our favorite folders, you can create a new favorite folder. So here's my cool templates, right? And that cool templates, I can then go into any of my saved projects or saved automations, and then I can add that to my favorites from inside of the templates. And I can go to my cool templates, and then we jump back into favorites, go into this folder, and there we go. So there is my asset. And what's nice is that you can add multiple things in here. But what it allows you to do is it allows you to add multiple assets into one single folder, right? So as I mentioned earlier, yes, there's the ability to share the automation itself or project itself individually, which is what those landing pages are there for. But you still have the favorite folders where you can add multiple assets. And then right here, there's the quick action, and you can share the entire folder. Okay. And so this still allows you to do this as well, right? We can go incognito. And here you go. There's the new share folder, right? So this got an update too. New, look. The feature still works basically the same, but you can see that this also has my invite code, right? So now when you're sharing those share folders, same thing, you've got your affiliate links tied, um, and it allows you to now share multiple assets in one item. Okay.
That is
Any,
sweet. I have to say that is pretty awesome.
yeah,
Looking at as a marketer in and of itself, like, oh, that's so cool to be able to share that. And an affiliate marketer or just anyone with a Mailbox Power account, that is powerful. I'm thinking of Bob Wilcox, of all the stuff that he shares with people and all the stuff that he puts on
yeah,
Facebook pages, and people are like, I want that. So, oh, that's really cool.
exactly. And, being able to just have this streamlined is what I think is going to help our affiliates a lot. Because there's not little hoops or things like that. It's ready to go. It's right there. Your affiliate links are going to be tied there. And now you can do tons of promotional content with any type of these assets.